Imagine a world where speed, style, and creativity all come together in the palm of your hand. That's exactly what happens every time a child rips open a Hot Wheels package and sends that shiny little car speeding down an orange track. For over 5 decades, Hot Wheels has been more than just a toy, it's a cultural phenomenon. Introduced by Mattel in 1968, Hot Wheels revolutionized the die-cast car industry with one simple mission: make cars that were faster, cooler, and more fun. Today, Hot Wheels isn't just a household name, it's the world's top-selling toy with over 6 billion cars produced and counting. In fact, in the United States alone, the average child owns at least 50 Hot Wheels cars. And here's a jaw-dropping fact. Globally, more than 16 Hot Wheels cars are sold every single second. Think about that for a moment. Every time you blink, another 16 cars have found a home in someone's collection. So, what makes Hot Wheels so legendary? Today we're taking you on an exclusive behind-the-scenes journey inside the Hot Wheels factory to discover the secrets that make these miniature machines so iconic. Stay with us until the very end, because what you're about to see will completely change the way you look at these little cars, and maybe even inspire you to dig out your childhood collection. Hot Wheels began with a bold idea back in 1968, when Elliott Handler, co-founder of Mattel, wanted to create toy cars that didn't just look good but performed like nothing else on the market. With sleek designs, vibrant paint jobs, and signature redline wheels, Hot Wheels quickly captured the imagination of kids everywhere. It wasn't just about owning a toy car, it was about speed, stunts, and endless possibilities. The 1970s made things even more exciting. This was the decade when Hot Wheels introduced daring track sets complete with loops, jumps, and high-speed turns. Suddenly, playtime wasn't just rolling cars across the floor, it was about engineering epic stunts and races right in your living room. As the years rolled by, Hot Wheels didn't just keep up with trends, they set them. By the 1980s, these cars had moved beyond simple toys to become serious collectibles. Limited edition models, rare designs, and highly detailed replicas of real-world cars turned Hot Wheels into miniature treasures. Adults who grew up racing these cars as kids now hunted for rare models to add to their collections, driving the demand for special releases even higher. Fast forward to today, and Hot Wheels is a global powerhouse blending tradition with technology. These cars are everywhere, from the palm of your hand to life-size drivable versions, video games, augmented reality, and even big-screen appearances. After selling billions of units, Hot Wheels continues to dominate because the brand never lost its magic formula: a mix of speed, creativity, and endless fun. Now let's step inside the Hot Wheels factory where the magic begins. Every single car starts its life as an idea, a vision brought to life by some of the most talented designers in the toy industry. These designers use cutting-edge 3D modeling software to create digital blueprints that capture every curve, edge, and unique detail of the car. It's not just about making a toy, it's about creating a miniature masterpiece. From the bold body shape to the tiny interior components, every detail is meticulously planned. Once the design is finalized, it's time to bring it into the real world. This is where prototypes come in. Using advanced 3D printing technology and resin modeling, Mattel creates highly detailed prototypes that designers can hold, study, and refine. This hands-on step ensures that everything from proportions to aesthetics meets the brand's high standards before mass production begins. When the design is approved, the real manufacturing magic begins with a process called die-cast molding. The body of each Hot Wheels car is made from a durable zinc alloy. First, the metal is heated until it melts into a fiery liquid, then poured into precision-engineered steel molds that shape the car's body. These molds are cooled rapidly, solidifying the metal almost instantly. When the molds open, out comes the raw, unpainted body of the car, a rough but recognizable version of what will soon become a glossy, colorful Hot Wheels vehicle. But we're just getting started. The next step is cleaning and priming the metal bodies to ensure the paint adheres perfectly. Once prepped, these cars go through an automated painting system where layers of high-quality paint are applied to create that signature Hot Wheels shine. From blazing reds and electric blues to metallic finishes and custom hues, the paint process transforms plain metal into something truly eye-catching. After painting, the cars head to the detailing stage. This is where advanced tampo printing technology adds all the intricate details: racing stripes, flames, logos, and other custom graphics. These tiny touches give each model its unique personality and make them instantly recognizable to collectors and fans. Meanwhile, other components such as the plastic interiors, windows, and spoilers are painted and detailed separately before heading to the assembly line. Assembly is where everything comes together. The painted metal body is placed on a plastic base that holds the wheels and axles. Machines then attach the wheels with precision to ensure they roll smoothly, because what's a Hot Wheels car if it can't race down a track at lightning speed? After that, the interiors, seats, dashboards and windows are added, followed by extra details like spoilers and bumpers. Finally, the top and bottom halves are securely fastened together using rivets or snaps, creating a fully assembled Hot Wheels car. But before these cars make it to store shelves, they have to pass some of the most rigorous quality tests in the toy industry. Hot Wheels cars aren't just meant to look good, they're built for performance. Every car is tested for durability, safety, and speed. Special low-friction wheels and perfectly aligned axles are key to their performance, and Mattel ensures they work flawlessly by running them through specialized test tracks that mimic real-world play. These tracks feature loops, jumps, and extreme turns to guarantee the cars can handle whatever stunts kids throw at them. Once a car passes these tests, it's time for packaging. Hot Wheels packaging isn't just about protection, it's about presentation. Each car is sealed in a clear plastic blister attached to a colorful cardboard backing featuring the car's name, series, and custom artwork. For collectors, this packaging is almost as important as the car itself. Special editions and themed collections often come in unique boxes or display cases with artwork designed to match the theme, making them even more desirable. Of course, no Hot Wheels story would be complete without mentioning some of its most legendary models. The custom Camaro holds a special place in history as the very first Hot Wheels car ever produced in 1968. Its sleek design and iconic Spectra flame paint set the tone for everything that followed. Then there's the Twin Mill, a bold original Hot Wheels design featuring twin engines on its hood that made it an instant favorite. And who could forget the Volkswagen Beach Bomb? This surf-inspired design with boards sticking out the back is one of the rarest Hot Wheels cars ever. In fact, one prototype of the Beach Bomb sold for over $150,000, proving that these tiny cars can hold enormous value. Hot Wheels isn't just a toy, it's a legacy, a passion, and for many, a lifelong hobby. Whether you're a child racing cars down orange tracks or an adult collector hunting for that elusive limited edition, Hot Wheels has something for everyone. And as technology continues to evolve, so does Hot Wheels, with digital experiences, augmented reality racing, and even life-size replicas that bring childhood dreams to life. After more than half a century and billions of cars sold, one thing is certain: the world's love affair with Hot Wheels is far from over. Have you ever wondered what goes into making the dolls and teddy bears that have been childhood favorites for generations? These toys aren't just playthings, they're cultural icons that bring joy, spark creativity, and even become collectible treasures for adults. Today we're pulling back the curtain to reveal the fascinating world of doll and teddy bear manufacturing. From the moment raw materials arrive at the factory to the final touches that give each toy its personality, you're about to discover how modern technology, skilled craftsmanship, and sustainability efforts come together to create these beloved companions. It all begins with the star of the show, the doll. Today's dolls come in countless designs, skin tones, and even advanced features like blinking eyes and lifelike hair. But what's the secret behind their flawless skin and smooth texture? The answer is vinyl plastic. Vinyl is the primary material used for a doll's body, and it starts off as a liquid solution. To achieve different skin tones, manufacturers mix precise color pigments into the vinyl. For instance, a light pink hue is used for fair-skinned dolls, while deeper tones are carefully formulated for more diverse designs. Once the perfect shade is achieved, the liquid vinyl is injected into specially crafted metal molds that shape the doll's head, arms, and legs. These molds are no ordinary tools, they're engineered for perfection. After injection, the molds are tightly sealed and placed inside a massive oven that reaches 410 degrees Fahrenheit. But here's the fascinating part: the oven doesn't just bake the vinyl, it rotates the molds continuously in two directions. This rotation ensures the vinyl spreads evenly across the mold, creating a uniform thickness and eliminating any weak spots. The process takes about 7 minutes, but timing is everything. Too short and the vinyl won't form correctly, too long and it could harden unevenly. When the heating is complete, the parts are immediately cooled in cold water for about 23 seconds. This rapid cooling locks the shape in place and strengthens the structure. Workers then open the molds to reveal the freshly formed parts, carefully removing them to avoid any deformation. One interesting detail about doll heads is the tiny air hole that needs to be released before removing them. Without this step, the suction could make the head stick to the mold, causing damage. Once the head and limbs are ready, attention shifts to the body. Unlike the head, which is hollow, the doll's torso is created using blow molding technology. Polyethylene pellets are melted down and shaped using specialized machines. After molding, Any excess plastic is trimmed away for a clean finish. But raw plastic parts aren't naturally smooth, so factories employ high-speed felt wheels for polishing, followed by tumbling in a drum filled with fine sand. This process creates the soft, velvety texture that feels so realistic to the touch. But what's a doll without hair? This is where things get even more fascinating. Doll hair is usually made from synthetic fibers like nylon or saran, chosen for their durability and silky texture. Implanting the hair is an incredibly meticulous process. A machine equipped with thick needles pierces through the vinyl scalp, threading strands of hair one by one in concentric circles. It's almost like the doll is getting a salon treatment. Once the head is fully covered, workers create a neat middle part and stitch along the divide to make the hairstyle look natural and realistic. This small detail makes a huge difference in the doll's overall appearance. Next up are the eyes, one of the most expressive features of any doll. Have you ever seen dolls that can open and close their eyes? This requires precise engineering. First, workers heat the doll's head with infrared lamps to soften the vinyl. This makes it flexible enough for the eyes to be inserted. A specialized pressurized machine then places the eyes into their sockets with pinpoint accuracy. But what if the eyes don't align properly? No one wants a cross-eyed doll. That's why every head goes through a careful inspection, and workers manually adjust the eyes to ensure perfect symmetry. Internal mold pockets lock the eyes firmly in place, making sure they can't be removed by curious little hands, a critical safety measure. Now comes the fun part, bringing the doll to life with color and personality. Artists use airbrushes to add subtle blush to the cheeks and soft pink or red tones to the lips. These small details instantly make the face look lively and adorable. Nails and toenails are also painted using non-toxic paint, adding another layer of realism. At this stage, the doll's parts are ready to be assembled. But how do the limbs move so naturally? The secret lies in elastic cords. Workers thread strong, flexible cords through the torso and connect the head, arms, and legs. This elastic system gives the doll smooth, lifelike movement. The final step in the doll-making process is dressing and styling. Each doll receives carefully tailored clothing, from simple everyday outfits to glamorous dresses. Workers also style the hair, making sure every strand is in place before packaging. Once dressed, the dolls are inspected for quality, then boxed and shipped worldwide. Millions of dolls leave factories each year, destined to become cherished companions for children everywhere. In recent years, manufacturers have started addressing environmental concerns. Many leading brands now use recycled plastics, organic fabrics, and biodegradable packaging. Production processes are being optimized to reduce water and energy consumption. Some companies have even launched recycling programs, encouraging customers to return old dolls for repurposing. And with the rise of 3D printing technology, the future of doll production could become even more sustainable by minimizing material waste. Speaking of beloved toys, let's shift our focus to another classic icon, the teddy bear. Unlike dolls, teddy bears are all about softness, warmth, and emotional comfort. But what does it take to turn a simple piece of fabric and some stuffing into an adorable bear that children and adults can't resist? It starts with design. Today's teddy bears are designed using computer software that allows for precise modeling of every detail, from the curve of the ears to the proportion of the limbs. This ensures consistency across millions of units while reducing fabric waste. Once the design is finalized, massive rolls of plush fabric are sent through automated cutting machines. Gone are the days when workers had to cut patterns by hand with scissors. Modern factories rely on laser cutting technology to achieve sharp, precise cuts without fraying the edges. These cut pieces then move on to the sewing stage, where industrial machines stitch them together with strong, durable threads. For premium bears, some intricate details like facial expressions or decorative stitching are still done by hand, adding a personal touch to each product. After sewing, the bear is ready for stuffing, a step that's much more complex than it sounds. Manufacturers use ultrafine polyester fibers that are softer than human hair, giving the bear a plush feel while maintaining its shape. High-pressure machines distribute the stuffing evenly to avoid lumps and ensure the bear stays fluffy for years. For safety, all small parts like eyes and noses are securely attached or embroidered to prevent choking hazards. Before packaging, every teddy bear undergoes rigorous quality checks. Advanced camera systems equipped with artificial intelligence scan for defects like uneven seams or missing stitches. Bears also go through durability tests to ensure their limbs won't tear off during play. Once approved, the bears are vacuum-packed for shipping, which reduces space and cuts transportation costs. It's amazing to think that something as simple as a teddy bear has such a rich history. The name Teddy dates back to President Theodore Roosevelt in 1902, after a famous hunting story. Over a century later, teddy bears remain one of the most popular toys in the world, symbolizing comfort and love. From high-tech machines to skilled craftsmanship, both dolls and teddy bears show how traditional toys continue to evolve in a modern, eco-conscious world. And while technology like virtual reality and robotics is changing the way kids play, nothing can replace the timeless charm of these beloved toys. Will dolls and teddy bears remain a part of childhood for generations to come? Or will futuristic gadgets take their place? One thing's for sure, they've earned their spot as icons of imagination and comfort. So next time you see a doll or teddy bear, remember the incredible journey it took to reach your hands. From raw materials to lifelike details, from innovative technology to sustainable practices, these toys represent more than just play, they're a blend of history, artistry, and innovation. And that's what makes them truly special.